Tell us a little bit about your upbringing and how'd you came to know Jesus as your Lord and Savior.
Yeah, man. So originally I'm from Charlotte, so I'm a Charlottean. Been here all my life here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So just growing up, pretty much my family, we all went to church as a family, pretty much every single Sunday. And then it kind of broke up a little bit when I started going to middle school and high school, just because my dad started to work on the weekends, and so it was just me and my mom going to church, but we didn't really go every single Sunday. But definitely, I feel like all throughout my life, I had a great relationship with Jesus. But definitely make that transition from high school to college. That's when I really felt that relationship increase a lot, just because I did lose my mom going into college, and so I
How
really
about that, man?
relied on Jesus to help me get through my first year, as well as help me stay focused and making sure that I don't get distracted, because one of her last few words was actually, I just want you to not worry about me. Jesus has your back. I want you to go to school, focus on your education, and be successful. So that's what kept me going. And I feel like if I didn't have Jesus and didn't really turn to Him as much as I did, I feel like I would have got distracted and then not have finished my education. So
That's what's up, man. So, what were some ways that you kind of got you that helped you get that off of your mind as far as what happened to your mom? Like, what practical ways were you able to grow in your walk?
man, people. So definitely, I did read the Bible, went to Bible study, but it was actually the people that I had in my circle, just because they were believers as well. So people, meaning like my first cousin, she went to church a lot, and being that I was away from Charlotte at the time when I went to college, it was good that she was able to invite me to her church family and being able to connect with those people at her church. And so uh, they knew that I was dealing with a situation, difficult transition from my mom, and definitely they kind of just opened their arms, and they just kept reminding me that God has something in store, and something great for you. And um it was just the energy, kept me motivated. It kept me waking up every single day. Of course, I had that energy within myself, but it's also
Right.
to have that energy coming from other people. And to me, I think that that was part of God's plan to just bless those people in my life at that moment, because He knew I needed to lean on different individuals. Because deep down, I feel like I couldn't have done it by myself. And then, of course, I did have my dad with me as well, and did have my sister too, and my grandmother and my aunts. But that's family. For me, is I think it's also important to have people outside of family to lean
Hmm.
on as well, that
No
also
doubt.
believe in God. So
And that's important, man. Community. I say it all the time in every podcast, man. The importance of community, bro.
yeah.
Within the form of not like you said, friends, man, like-minded friends who are believers. Small groups.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's super important. Finding a small group within your church that you maybe have interest in, whether if it's a singles group or a men's group, whatever the case may be. Finding that group, that like-minded group, is super important. So that's pretty dope, man.